What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Tata 2012 from the Iron Sponges, and I'm back with another video. This video is another video in the Hunger Games series. Excuse me, hardcore games. Don't send me lionsgate, please don't. So yeah, today we are going as the kit MADMAN. And if you don't know what that kit does, is when you are in a 20 block radius of one or more people, they take in the effect of MADMAN, and the more longer they stay in your 20 block radius, the more damage they take in over time. So basically, it's all about no teaming with this kit. It's all about killing those teams and going solo. It's a pure solo kit. So right here, I'm getting all my wood and making my crafting table, making my sword and everything, and make my soup right here. And I have to the next guy. We're also getting some mushrooms right here, and I see he's in this little dirt block under this dirt block on right here, and he's getting himself a stone sword. So I was gonna dig it out and enter his crafting table, and it's gonna take forever to break, so I just dig beside it. And I found this little hole here. He still doesn't have a sword yet, so he was trying to kill me with his pickaxe, but unfortunately that killed him. I killed him right there. So he had a lot of mushrooms, and he had some stone. So now he had some 7 stone, so I decided to make 2 stone swords. And I never know how many monks will be out there, because monks are so overpowered. So yeah, I just put all my things in my correct make my bowls right here, because you always want to have lots of soup. Soup is the most important thing in the Hunger Games, hardcore games. Excuse me, Lionsgate. So yeah, I just get full hot bar stew, and I have for the next guy, who happens to be right over here around this water pit. As I go to make more soup, he decides to attack me right there, and I get that advantage on me, but I come back. I started running because I saw there's another person, so that they could get the MADMAN effect. The more people there are, the faster they get the effect. So I'm just running because I know they'll chase me, and trying to get them to get the effect really fast, so I can like 2-shot them easily. They're hitting me and stuff like that, and yeah, there's lots of people, and I'm meeting this there's another guy chasing another guy over there. So there's a guy over here that I decided to run around, and he fights the team of 2 that was following me, and he takes out one of them. And then once I was running, so I 2-shot him right there, and then I take the monk out. I take the monk, and about 5-shot him right there and kill him. Now they all taking the MADMAN effect, so I can easily take him out. So yeah, they had a lot of stew all together, especially that monk. And so yeah, I just decided to organize my inventory and head off to the next guy, who is the guy who was chasing, that I saw chasing another guy earlier. So tracking Kankaroo, something like that, and he's right here, and he's chasing the guy. He doesn't notice me right now, so I'm just following him, so they both get the MADMAN effect, or he will. And like I said, the longer they stay in, the more of the effect they get. So yeah, I'm just following these people while he's following him, trying to kill him while I'm trying to kill him, but he does not notice it until later on. So yeah, I'm just following him, making sure I'm getting really close to him, so they know the MADMAN. He goes at 5 and sees me, so he thinks he kills the guy, and then immediately turns around, but I 3-shot him because I'm the MADMAN. So yeah, I just got hot bars too. They didn't really have a lot of stuff. I tried to get some more mushrooms, but it was only 5 more, so I said screw it. So yeah, I just keep on going to the next guy, who's Westy 1028, I believe. So yeah, he was in this snowy biome, tiger biome, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, he was in this ravine over here that you just saw. I see his name play right there, so I decided to find a little drop by that won't hurt me. So I find it right here. I get all soup's hot bar, which is always nice, and jump down right there, and I jump my soup right there. I meant to drink it, but I take him out right there. And he had 25 iron ore and 18 coal, so he had a lot of iron for me to smelt, and to help me get full iron, or to help me get some iron armor and iron sword and stuff like that, which is always nice. You always want to have iron in the hardcore games. See what I did there? Wink. So yeah, having an iron in the hardcore games is a great advantage, because you can take out a lot of teams if they don't have iron and you do. Unfortunately, I noticed that the K guy I killed earlier, he did respawn because he's MVP, so that's pretty unfortunate, but it's fine with me. I make some furnaces right here. I didn't want to waste too much cobble because I wanted to have building blocks to get out. You always want to get blocks that's like obvious, of course. I'm failing right here with making furnaces and everything with a new laggy crafting. That's not so much laggy, I just wanted to make an excuse. So yeah, I just split it right here, and I eventually, yeah, I split it into 3 since I have 3 furnaces. Derp. And I cut out to where I am building out of the ravine because I just smelted full armor and iron sword. So now I have full iron armor and iron sword and lots of stew. So this game is going pretty well right now. I decided to make some more stew, and I head off to the next guy named Rigor06. So yeah, I'm heading to him in this swamp, and I see him right there, and there is another team of 2, so they're also getting the MADMAN effect. Again, the longer they stay with me, the more effect they get. The guys fall in the water pit, and they do notice me right there, and so I'm trying to attack him right now. I thought I'd be able to 2-shot him, but no, that was not the case. And so yeah, his teammate starts fighting, coming to help him, but he's getting the MADMAN effect too. So yeah, I take out his teammate, and then I go for the next guy who's just running around, and he turns around to where the loot was, and yeah, eventually, right here he turns to where the loot was. He picks it up, but then he gets killed. So it's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, and I kill him there, and I skip to another guy who was really far away, and I'm running up to him right now. He's on this little platform, I guess you could say. I was fake teaming, of course, because teaming is OP. Teams are OP. So yeah, and I'm just telling I don't want to build him. I don't want him to knock me off, so I'm just making this dirt block right here, and I just knock him off, and I don't think he had stew, which is unfortunate for him. But yeah, I did take a lot of damage right there. So I have to head up to the next guy, and yeah, I just team up sub. I'm big sub. So I'm like team big sub. So attacking right there. Yeah, he did not. He had some stay, I believe. Not much, like 2 or 3. So he backs up in the cave. I was thinking there's another way. Watching out for those mobs, because mobs can be very deadly. Yeah. And so I decided to go in his cave because I thought it was safe since they went right through it. So I can't really see that well, because it's very dark without that gamma hacks, which is, I don't want those gamma hacks. So I see him in the corner right here, and I 4-shot him. So yeah, he had some roses for me and my loved one, but I could not find one loved one in the game, unfortunately. But I get over that, and I head off to the next guy, obviously. So yeah, I'm not yeah, and I see a guy right here. I decided to go for it because the feast got called earlier. I decided to go to the feast, and there's still a good amount of people left. So yeah, and I'm just asking for everybody to team with me, because you know I'm MADMAN, because that's definitely a teaming kit. I definitely know my kits. Yeah, these people are hating against team with me because they don't want to face a team, and they also know I'm MADMAN, but I don't want to go to that. So yeah, I'm just saying this. It's pretty funny. I'm just heading out to feast with getting 20 FPS. Twag. So yeah, going through this taiga again, or whatever you want to call it. I call it taiga because that is the correct term because I go to school. So yeah, I found feast right here, and I start towering up to feast. But there's also another MADMAN. So there's 2 MADMANs at feast right now, which is kind of bad for me. But he only has a chest, but I see him right there. Of course, he knocks me off, and I take a lot of damage. Good thing he did not jump down, or I've been low right there. But I decided to refill because I see another team of 2. And they decided to flint steal, and they kind of flint steal their own teammate, which is always nice. You always want to do that. It's really good teaming skills. I take out one of them, and then I take out this guy, his other teammate. They're pretty easy, I have to say. I take their flint steal, or in my touch bag, it's called the lighter. Yeah, of course. And yeah, I see this other guy over here, so I decide to just have a friendly match with him, even though he didn't really attack. He picked up all the loot. So yeah, I come right there, and yeah, trying to get up to feast without heading to that MADMAN. I saw they had a lava bucket, so I was pretty scared. I mean, because lava does a lot of damage, and very high speeds, I guess you could say. I don't know. So I go up to here and I see him. We're both getting the Madman effect right, but I have the great armor advantage. So I'm going right here and he jumps and he lavas me, of course, and I knock him back into feast, which he probably took a lot of damage. So yeah, lava, like I said, lava does a humongous amount of damage. I used over a hot bar, I had a refill, and yeah, I make more soup right here, and it does go off, fortunately for me. So yeah, feast is starting right now. I'm just alerting people that there is another madman, because people are saying kill me because I'm the madman, but there's another one. So I come to the feast, and there's actually a team of two that I did not realize were here. So I'm trying to, I start attacking them immediately, even though I should have waited. And they were getting the feast, which is unfortunate. But the other madman decided to tower up right there, you can see him, and just camp in the tower, I guess. So I'm trying to take on this team of two, while also giving them the madman effect, so they're taking in a lot of damage a lot of times, since they're really close to me, and there's a lot of them. So yeah, they throw my poison right there, which does a lot of damage. Poison is really annoying, it can stop you from running away. So that was long soup, so I started trying to run away while I was still getting this poison, so I am running away right here. I thought I was done right here, because I got 3 hearts left, and I had a refill, I got 2 soup, and I refilled luckily. I started running away again. And right about there, one of the teammates gets stomped, which is good for me, and then the teammate starts coming, and I was at 2.5 hearts, I do take him out right there. So yeah, the madman really came in handy. Since we're at the feast is always important, you always want to go to feast. I'm just sorting through this crap, I don't want that Stomper to get anything, I mean, because he's a Stomper, but it doesn't have anything at all. I get an instant image in the pro, and just a bow, and I see him, and I start attacking, think that he's not going to be that good, but he knocks me off kind of right there, and I decided just to build up a little with the 22 wood I have, and I switch up between the soup, and he decides to tower up again, so I did remember that there's 3 arrows in that loot pile, so I decided to go through that loot pile. Unfortunately, I do not pick it up in the first try. I take that TNT, but I'll never use it. And I'm afraid he's going to stop me, so I'm kind of looking up right when I got the bow out, and I shoot him off right there. And I thought he was going to stop me, but he didn't. And I start fighting him. He was giving me the combo. Like I had, he was giving me the great combo, even though I had a great armor advantage, and I was madman. So I have no soup left, basically, and he's giving me the combo. So I decided to run away, because running away is always a manly thing to do. That's why I said manly. So yeah, I refill with my instant damage pot, and I try and throw it right there. I kind of failed completely. I kind of hit myself, which didn't really much damage, but he poisoned me, which I hate, and I actually killed him right there because he ran ass too, and I have a madman effect. So the very last person in the game, which is the very last madman who decided to come after me, but he decided to go to the loot pile, and which is kind of smart. And while I'm poisoned here, I'm trying to run away and get the poison out, because the poison is very annoying, like I said. And so yeah, I have barely any soup left. I should have made more soup, but I start attacking him, and he put on some armor. I start attacking right there, and he had no soup, so I do take him out right there, and I win the game with Madman. Madman is an excellent kit. I do recommend it for solo gameplay, and yeah, Madman is so overpowered against teams and against chaotic feasts with a lot of people. Here's the stats page: 13 kills with Madman. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys.